Hello everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson and welcome to California Life, where we bring you the best of California every week on our show. So let's head to one of the oldest wineries in Los Angeles.
Today, you probably guessed it, we're at a winery in downtown Los Angeles. The oldest running winery is San Antonio Winery.
Long before the first vineyards were planted in Napa and Sonoma, rich farmlands were located throughout Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. Grapes were planted as early as 1833. With these new vineyards came the birth of the commercial grape growing in the state of California.
San Antonio Winery has had 4 different generations of family members all working here. We're going to introduce you to some of them today. Right now, we're going to talk to Anthony Ribley. He is the 4th generation winemaker for San Antonio Winery, Madalena, and all the other wines that they make. And I'm just curious, because you know my ultimate goal for this tour is to end up at the tasting room to try all of your wonderful wines. But you had mentioned to me that I have to learn how the wines are made before we get that reward.
That's right. No reward yet, Peter. Our anticipation is still building. So welcome to the back of the winery, to the production area where the journey really begins. And so first we start with picking the grapes in the vineyard. And many people think, oh, it's easy, you just go in and pick those grapes and it's done and no problem, and that's the process. Well, that's not the truth. The truth is, as a winemaker, we are constantly tasting those grapes to make sure that the flavors and the aromas are really optimized prior to picking. And so that involves a lot of time traveling to the vineyards. For example, our Chardonnay in Monterey, we're visiting at least once a week to see how that flavor is developing. And when it's time to pick, we then say, okay, let's get the crews out here. We are hand picking typically. Let's get this fruit in as quickly as possible, which again preserves those natural flavors and all that wonderful aroma. And then we're going to pick those grapes, drive them to the winery in Paso Robles, and then we're going to dejuice those grapes. And by that, we are going to actually remove that juice from the seeds and the skins in order to now have the raw material to begin the fermentation. We have the stainless steel tanks here, which really are the state-of-the-art, the typical vessel used for fermentation. They each have their own temperature control. Heat is one of the worst enemies of wine, whether it's aging it in your house, in the bottle, or in its raw, immature state.
Are we going to be able to at least show people how we're going to get that wine into the bottle?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, let's go do that.
Okay, Peter, so here we are. We're on the bottling line. We're seeing the wine filling into the bottles. They're being labeled here on the line, coming down, inspected to make sure that label looks great. They've been corked. They look fantastic. We got the guys put them into the boxes, getting them on the pallets ready to go so that they can ship right to your favorite restaurant.
It's making me thirsty.
Wine is about friends, cheers, and the fun of family and friends all together.
It's award season and we're covering all the glitz and glam, and one company in the spotlight this season is CIRCA, world-renowned buyer of pre-owned fine jewelry. We had the chance to go behind the scenes to CIRCA's Beverly Hills office with jewelry and style expert Michael O'Connor, who shared with us more about what CIRCA is looking to buy. So you think you have red carpet worthy jewels? CIRCA may be in pursuit of them. Here's more.
Now that the glitter is settled from the recent Emmy Spectacular, we had the opportunity to catch up with Wes Carroll, Beverly Hills director of CIRCA, the world-renowned buyer of pre-owned fine jewelry. Wes gave us his thoughts on how you can turn your unused treasures into possibilities. Think your jewels have what it takes? Let's take a look.
It's award season, and we're seeing some spectacular jewels on the red carpet and here at CIRCA. Do you have red carpet worthy jewelry? Come inside, let me show you what we do. At CIRCA, we absolutely love and appreciate buying fine jewelry and coveted brands. This iconic necklace from Cartier, beautiful Graf drop earrings, Tiffany & Company cocktail ring, and vintage David Webb earrings. Diamonds are always a red carpet staple with the leading ladies of Hollywood, and gentlemen too like to accessorize with watches and cufflinks like these. Vintage pieces, signed pieces. These are some of CIRCA's must-have favorites. So do your jewels have red carpet quality? Bring them to CIRCA. We will evaluate them, make you an offer, and if you accept, you'll walk out with immediate payment. CIRCA experts are the leading jewelry buyers in the world. Knowing when to hold on and when to let go is why we are here.
It doesn't get any more glamorous than that. Turning your unused treasures into new possibilities is definitely on trend. For more information and advice on selling your jewelry or to locate a CIRCA office, go to circajewels.com.
For advice on selling your jewelry, visit CIRCA's Beverly Hills office in beautiful Beverly Hills, California. And coming up next, we head to the Paley Fest to give you an update on all the upcoming fall TV shows, including Dr. Ken. Plus, we keep you healthy during flu season with some tips you don't want to miss and a trip to the LA Fair. It's all coming up when we continue with California Life. Don't go away.
The Patio Restaurants in San Diego, where you'll always find fresh seasonal food with a distinct local flavor. Toast to the coast at the Patio on Lamont in Pacific Beach. Enjoy beefed up ballpark favorites at the Patio in Left Field at Petco Park. Try the top-notch collection of tequila at the Patio on Goldfinch in Mission Hills. And fire up your taste buds at Fireside by the Patio at Liberty Station. Make your reservation now at thepatiosd.com.
How would you like to lose unwanted weight and relieve gas and bloating, constipation, and upset stomach? Then say hello to ProBioSlim, and right now you can try a free 2-week sample. ProBioSlim is the one-of-a-kind weight loss supplement that can help you burn fat, control your appetite, and with distinct probiotic ingredients, also help relieve those digestive problems that can make you feel heavy and uncomfortable. Call now to learn how to get your free 2-week sample of ProBioSlim, or call 800-573-2712.
If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or unsecured loans, this is what it looks like. But there is a solution. Only National Debt Relief has the Debt Reset program that negotiates with your creditors to reduce your debt down to a fraction of what you owe, and will customize a low monthly payment plan, helping you become debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months. And you don't pay a dime until we succeed.
Call now for your free $100 gift card. Call 800-928-0543.
Founded by Jacques Lubin and his partners in 1990, Inkplan USA has helped thousands of entrepreneurs to form legal entities throughout the world. Our clients have also made productive use of the various services that we offer: initial company registrations, bank consulting, virtual office services, and more. Inkplan's clientele continues to grow primarily from customer referrals. We are affiliated with Corporate Holding Services, a highly respected Delaware firm that advises large U.S. and international corporations.
As the seasons change, we are more susceptible to the flu. David Wiley tells us what we can do to keep our families and ourselves healthy this season.
The changing of the seasons has come. Summer is gone and fall has arrived. But there's another, less pleasant season that has also arrived: flu season. Flu season is often unpredictable and can be severe, sometimes beginning as early as October and continuing as late as May. Up to 20% of Americans come down with influenza or the flu every single year. It can be deadly, and every year tens of thousands of people have to be hospitalized.
Now, every year, over 200,000 people are hospitalized from the flu, and that includes 20,000 children under the age of 5. Signs and symptoms to watch out for include fever, cough, runny, a stuffy nose, and just feeling weak, and it can put you out for about 7 days.
And if you do get sick, there can be confusion about whether you've come down with a bad cold or the flu. Well, experts say the big difference is that the flu is usually accompanied by a fever. So who needs to get the flu shot? Well, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that everyone 6 months of age and older should get vaccinated every flu season. And with that in mind, there are now different versions of the vaccine that better fit a person's life situation.
There's lots of options out there for everyone. We have flu shots for the elderly. We have some for pregnant patients. We even have one of the newest ones that is cell-based for patients with allergies, such as egg allergies. FluCellVax will help with patients with egg allergies. So it's really one for everyone out there.
Still, many people question why they need a flu vaccination every year. And there are those who think the vaccine actually causes the flu.
That is absolutely untrue. Now, the flu shot takes about 2 weeks to go into effect. So during those 2 weeks, you can still be exposed to anyone who is sick. If you're coming down with the flu already, you can still get sick. So give yourself plenty of time. Flu season is right around the corner in October. Give yourself the 2 weeks for it to take full effect.
In addition to a flu shot, Dr. Tran says there are other things you can do to stay healthy.
Now, the flu shot, of course, is the #1 way to prevent flu. Other than that, you want to use hand sanitizer, use tissues, cover your mouth if you sneeze or cough, get lots of rest, and just overall have some common sense and just try to be healthy and live a healthy lifestyle.
For more information about the flu and flu vaccines, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. You can also visit the Centers for Disease Control website at cdc.gov.
It's an easily preventable disease with the flu shot. It's quick and easy. You can go to any pharmacy and get it, and it's so important to get it every year.
Hoping you stay healthy this flu season, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
Well, everybody loves the fair, and the LA County Fair gave some of that love back Mardi Gras style. Our very own Brent Weber has the beads and the story.
I'm Brent Weber at the LA County Fair. Let's join the parade as Rancho Cucamonga's community heroes get their day in the sun. The LA County Fair is a can't-miss celebration, and Rancho Cucamonga was one of the main attractions on this second Friday of September, as their RC Community Heroes for 2015 were honored.
It was so much fun. That was my first parade, and it was fun to share it with a lot of the people that meant a lot to me from our board and from Healthy RC. Thank you.
Before the parade began, Jones and teenager Matthew Harker Jr. were among those honored in a ceremony showcasing extraordinary citizens from several communities.
We are here to honor Vicki Jones, or Victoria Jones. She has been selected as our Rancho Cucamonga community hero for her strong support of healthy service for the city of Rancho Cucamonga.
It was an honor to be selected. It really was, because this is something that I'm very passionate about. I live in the city. I feel like I work with the city, not for the city. And together with all the nonprofits and Healthy RC and all the hardworking folks at the city, it feels like a big family. So it's a joy to go into the community and make a difference.
So we're here to honor Matthew Hawker Jr. Matthew, come on up.
The 17-year-old Hawker's act of bravery and selflessness helped save a woman and her 5-year-old son from their burning home in May of 2015. Jones, meanwhile, was lauded for countless lifetime works in a variety of programs that bear her mark and dedication, particularly with Healthy RC Living.
I've been involved in a lot of them from the very beginning of Healthy RC, from farmers markets to community gardens to complete streets to healthy vending. Currently we're working on the mental health subcommittee that's a part of Healthy RC. There's so much that's going on. Working with the youth from Healthy RC has been a phenomenal experience.
So who does Jones credit most for igniting her love of community service?
Actually, my father. My father, who is no longer with us, is the one who told me a long time ago the things that happen in the community happen by people who give back. Not by the paid employees, not by the businesses, but the people who get involved with their community and reach out to each other. So he's my inspiration.
And for the record, our honoree goes for healthy fare at the fair. She's going to try some grilled corn, not too much butter. Bringing you the best of California, I'm Brent Weber for California Life.
And coming up next, right here on California Live, we take you to Paley Fest, which is the ultimate television fan festival featuring sneak peek screenings and panel discussions. We take you to the Paley Center in Beverly Hills. It's all coming up right here on California Live. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze, and he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God, wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself, absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his Micro-Pure Resurfacing Pads, Intensive Repair Serum, and Collagen Lift Moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to Express Delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee, but you must call to order. Call 1-800-619-1871. That's 1-800-619-1871. Order now.
Well, other than fresh off the boat, it's been 20 years since an Asian American family has been on American television. Let's check in with the star of Dr. Ken.
Many people know Ken Jeong from the Hangover franchise.
Start screaming like crazy and throw me in trunk.
The ironic part is that Ken was a real medical doctor at Kaiser Permanente Hospital in Woodland Hills, California.
Now I got a show on ABC called Dr. Ken where I get to play a doctor. How cool is that?
The Paley supported television is historic, and just to have a panel at all is I don't know, it's a big honor.
What's unique about this show?
I think it's a heartwarming family comedy based on my life, and you know, it's the most unique thing I've ever been a part of.
Oh my God. You sound like your father.
No, I don't. My father sounds like this.
I am so excited to be a part of this show because, come on, man, it's Ken Jeong.
you know what I mean, of community, of hangover fame. When I first saw him, I was instantly a fan, and I was like, who is this dude? And as a matter of fact, you know, my brother-in-law worked with him at the hospital that he used to work at the HMO he used to work at. But that's how I actually knew of him. But when I found out they were doing the show, it was a no-brainer. This dude is funny, first and foremost, but he also is a good person. And the fact that when I met him, I knew, I was like, I have to be a part of this show. I don't care in what capacity. I don't care whether I have 2 lines or whether I have 20,000 lines. I want to support this guy. And I want to support this guy also because the importance of people understanding that other than Fresh Off the Boat, there were no other Asian shows on television in 20 years. And it's so important for people to be able to see themselves, to be able to experience other cultures. And at the same time, this show is still just Ken Jeong, funny, and it also has heart. And I think people are going to definitely relate to him because it's really about the heart of family.
It has something every TV show should have. Me. It's about a doctor, his family, his struggles. Did I mention the doctor is very, very sexy?
It's, yeah, really fun bunch of people, and Ken Jeong obviously is brilliant, and he's amazing. Just to get to hang out with Ken and watch him work is fun. And, you know, and we got some great writers, and yeah, it's just a happy place to be.
Tell me about your character.
My character is an obtuse idiot who is in charge of the HMO. He's the only person in the show that doesn't care about human lives. He's not a doctor, and I'm basically that asset at work that makes life more unpleasant for everyone.
So why do you think this show will be so successful?
Why do I think it'll be? I hope it will be successful because it's funny, and that's the main thing. It's funny, and it's got a really likable cast and some great writing. And you know, and as I said, for me, I'm a huge fan of multicam sitcoms. I love them. You know, I grew up watching them. Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Tyler Moore, Bob Newhart, Cheers, Coach, Roseanne, and to me, it's one of my favorite art forms.
Fans showed up as early as 7:30 a.m. for the panel discussion and screening of the pilot episode. Must be a big fan.
I'm a huge fan, yeah. Ken Jeong's amazing, and the show is hilarious. It's just the funniest new show that I've seen.
Tell me why you like him.
You know what? Because he's fearless. He will go that extra mile at all times to get that audience engaged, whether they're there with him on the set or whether they're at home. He's going to do whatever it takes to keep your attention, to make it the funniest thing you can see.
You've already seen the first episode?
Oh yes, absolutely. And I've seen all the others as well that we've shot so far.
And tell me, what can fans expect to see?
They can expect to see a show that has a lot of heart, but it is also just so funny. It's got a real kind of funny to it, not that fake contrived stuff. I mean, you can hear real people laughing at what's really happening in front of them, and it's got family, it's got work, it's got everything, and Ken holds it all together.
He's funny. It's funny. That says it all.
Yeah, it has a light sense of humor, you know. It's not like deep, in-depth comedy, but it's just light humor.
You guys were a big fan of the Hangover movies.
Yeah, they were funny. Mm-hmm. That's why we're here, just to see what the show is going to be about.
You like his signature laugh?
Yeah.
I got you laughing now.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
I don't know his signature laugh.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, if you hear it, once you hear it, you won't forget it.
I'm giggling already.
So what made you want to come out today?
Well, first of all, we love the Paley Center. And this was just an opportunity to see the preview of the show and come visit the Paley Center once more. That's it.
Yeah.
Same thing for you. Mm-hmm. So what are you expecting to see out of the new show, Dr. Ken?
Hopefully it'll be a good sitcom, a funny sitcom.
Some good jokes. Good joke.
The entire cast posed for a group photo after taking questions from the media. Dr. Ken airs Fridays at 8:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Central Time on ABC.
And that'll do it for this week here on California Life. If you missed any part of our show, please go to our website, californialifehd.com. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Or watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.